little caravan going. What are we doing, Samuel?
Going to visit. Send this to Red.
Getting all our friends, all our business, fancy builder people together, and we're going to go see if this house is seaworthy, as I like to say. Yeah, so one of our friends is the house we were just at. Yeah, you built part of it with the ICF walls, which is what we're thinking of doing for our basement. And he is hopefully going to oversee our basement build. And then we have our other friend who is a concrete guy.
Oversee is maybe.
Wow.
He's going to
Expert advice.
guide us.
Yes, guide. More like a guide.
As he's available.
Yeah. And then we have our friend who does concrete and woodwork. And then we have our other friend who has a tile business but also built his own house.
We have an architect.
And then we have an architect. All coming spontaneously. Field trip. Literal field trip. Because we're going to be driving to a field. So. Pedal on it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, sorry. A little bit nicer to look at it versus First impressions?
I don't hate it.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not 100% sure if it's actually lost in thermal or if it just needs to be cleaned. Keep in mind that you might want to fix those. Factor it in as an expense.
Yep.
Or do it when you can. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I don't mind the look of it.
Hey Samuel, can you do ASAP?
Handle it.
What if those windows all cracked when it moved or when it's because it's sagging? Oh, they're broke.
I think,
I like it.
Yeah.
Actually.
lots of mirrors.
Yep.
Is it 90s?
Yeah, it was like mirrored closet doors and then like full mirrors in the bathroom.
I really like the space though.
Yeah, it's not a bad shape.
Is that normal for houses to use that kind of busted up?
Yeah, it's a lot of gravel.
I think it looks like a total. I would gut it and get it inside as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's going, I mean, yeah, you're pretty much.
Oh, here's Greg, you just drove by. Got a problem?
Looks like a total makeover. Just the ones upstairs. These, I can't really tell if these have actually lost their gas.
Yeah, I'd turn around there.
Whoa.
Yep. It's a really fun space, you know, with all the ceiling is and stuff. It feels big.
Hold on for a moment.
Yeah, right. That wrap up there, that wrap down was super 80s for me.
On the beam.
Yeah, so go down and take a right, and then you take another right.
Inside.
Oh, we're like, that's the promising side.
So this wall actually was from the other townhome. It's like a hanging second wall. It was like a double wall for soundproofing, I guess.
Right.
And that's just hanging, and it's holding the.
Yeah. They got a 2x8 plate, and then they got alternating studs or whatever. Yeah.
I guess.
You wanna, yeah, we're out here. You wanna come out?
It's been a free house. I'm like,
it's gonna be crap.
but this is like got some real character, and it's big.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. So where was it moved from?
Fargo.
Oh, really?
Maybe you designed it, who knows? I said it's from Fargo. Yeah.
So they probably bought it as a flood buyout, and then thought it could, and then got burned out.
Never got turned into anything.
Yeah.
Well, they brought 10 houses to this property.
They what?
They brought 10 houses to this property. And this is the last of the 10.
Okay, so they were like able, and then this one is just the one that never.
Well, this is the one the guy was saving for himself, and then he had a surgery. And he's like, I'm done, I can't do it.
Interesting. This is great. I mean, this is awesome.
I love the big windows.
Really unique.
Yeah, as far as
Clear story windows.
yeah, having cubic volume,
Yep.
having some tall space, it's not box
Was the garage in that?
Yep.
That goes down the basement there.
That doesn't exist right now, obviously.
Don't step down there. It's just plywood on the hole. I don't know if that'll hold you. Probably just nail on. Bedroom each way.
Here, this is the sad side. The sad side.
Oh boy, yeah.
It was a townhome, so they cut it in half.
Oh, and then they put it back. So they moved it in two pieces.
Well, no, it was a townhome, so like they cut it off the other.
I thought so. They moved it all together. So there's some.
Yeah, but so there's a double wall there, the second wall, the one that's actually holding the Tyvek. And then they actually removed the rim joist.
Oh,
So that's why you got this kind of like wavy kind of thing going. But actually, probably is better because it meant that the whole thing didn't get, taken down.
Are you handy?
Yeah,
Would you? Okay.
yeah. No, I mean, we know 100% it would be probably taking off everything and putting it back up.
Yeah.
Probably taking apart one room at a
You
time.
are handy. It's like doable. We have one of our employees. They bought a house like this. And we got it like, yeah.
So I love the character.
Yeah.
I mean, you got work to do.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you-
here's the thing. You could not build it. So if you put 100 into it, you couldn't build it for that. There's no chance.
Yeah.
It'd be like 350.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like 18,000, 16 to 18 is what they quoted for a little bit.
I like this thing.
And then probably
Isn't that cool?
Literally just doing.
Yeah, it just.
Well, we could do it.
You know, like you could put a little rail there, and that could be like a.
We even thought about maybe doing like a spiral staircase in the middle there and actually extending a bit.
When you're young, starting out in life, everything's not perfect.
I think it looks cool. It's a nice.
I mean, it's a unique. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice.
I mean, I like this. I like this area.
Yeah, the open area.
Want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Mika and Owen.
How did you discover this?
Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
It
Yeah.
was one of those. It was a Sunday night thing. It was like literally an hour
So
after.
Zane, if this is on your lot, this is
We were
facing
the third person
towards
to
the
message
lake,
him.
and
Yeah,
Hooters
this
and
is-
Fred's would be on this side then,
You know
right?
what?
Yeah, this would be facing towards, the lake. That would be facing towards Kiefer and Alicia's, but on a little bit of an angle.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you're
this,
seeing the field.
yeah, so this would be facing kind of towards Fred and Heather, but not directly.
Oh yeah, we've got one of my employees bought a house. I think he bought it for $60,000.
Yeah.
It'll be worth $250 when he's done. He probably has $30,000 in materials into it.
Doing all the work.
He's doing
Nights
everything.
and weekends.
I mean, maybe 60,000 in materials, but
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But how else can you get $150,000? $150,000 of equity
You gotta work for it. Yeah, you gotta put the sweat into it.
You know, think of how long it takes, you know, just to save like $500. It's like painful,
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
You know?
like that is
Or just how long does it take to save 10,000? I mean, it's like, you know, if you're aggressive and you're, or you know, depending on when you're starting out. I mean, I remember just reading Dave Ramsey and having to have $500, and every month the car would break, something would happen. It's just like,
These are the days, man.
you know.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah, I think this is awesome. I mean, this is, and it's a newer home.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not like an ancient.
it's maybe 1980s probably.
Yep.
So, are you videoing us?
Yep.
You're wanting to get everyone's feedback
Yep.
for posterity?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The bedrooms are nice and big.
Yep.
If you pass on it, I'll take it and put it on the lawn my club.
That's a vote of confidence from Randall.
Yeah.
I think 100, 150 goes.
Oh, for sure.
I think 150 goes a long ways on this.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna build it, it's probably 300.
Right. But 100 is tough.
I don't think you can do it for 100.
No, I don't
You gotta
think so.
move it. You got your sewer, your well, your power.
Right.
You got a basement. It's just 100's not. 100 will feel like a good start.
I mean, yeah. Right now, what we're kind of considering.
Is seeing where we get if we can do some of the basement and the moving with some of our upfront out of pocket. Just because we might have the ability to borrow from. Actually, there's a very good chance we could borrow quite a bit from Zanny's other grandparents in Canada, and so that allows us to kind of move at our own pace a little bit. Instead of having to
If you could get it on the foundation out of pocket,
yeah.
then the bank will loan you the money.
You don't need to cry. It's okay.
You're okay, Seth.
I know it's hard.
You're okay, Seth. He's just tired.
He's really freaked out, but I think he just today he's like.
Holy Seth. You're okay, baby.
Do you think that's cedar siding?
I think so, yeah. Or redwood. Yeah, probably cedar. It's not old enough for redwood. If you want to reside the exterior, salvage all that. Now you have cool finishes. For,
Yeah, you can use the material for some.
I like the outside though a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think it's great.
If you did redo the siding, it's actually hard to redo all the windows. Even
Yeah.
with the big expense, but
Yeah, you can see that one's lost its gas.
yeah, a lot of the windows are not in great shape, but
So I think one thing I would think about doing, Samuel, if you want to put the pencil to it, is I would look at what you're getting out of it.
Yeah.
For value. It looks like the rafters are good.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like the floor trusses are good. The windows are sufficient. You know, and I would work through it, see what the value of all that is.
Yeah.
And see actually what you're getting and what you got to put in. You got 2 exterior walls and siding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's still stuff living in there guaranteed.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
So gutting it is pretty much in the cards.
Well, I'm not saying gutting it, but doing sufficient enough where you're got something you're happy with when you're done.
Yeah.
So that's the way I put my pencil to the paper. I think there is way more than 20,000 of value there. You know, it just.
Oh, you mean when you took the value of the home minus
When you-
all of what they put into it?
Well, when
No,
you
that's
take the
the moving
value of the
cost.
pieces,
Huh?
The moving cost is 20
$20 grand to move it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
is it worth 20 grand as your starting point? If it's not worth 20 grand,
Yeah.
Because you'll have
Just
more
walk away.
labor. You got more labor in the gutting and all this stuff, rebuilding the walls and all this stuff over time.
Yeah.
So you just kind of want to put the pencil to it, see if, does that make sense?
Oh my
But I like
goodness.
I like the layout. I like the height of that room and
I think
all that. It's beautiful.
even if there is more labor with the remodel, what I'm thinking is, if we can get it on the property and closed up, then it kind of
Oh my goodness.
if I guess you could say it allows us to kind of work at our pace.
If it was all done,
Yeah.
regardless of what you spent, you're not going to sell it for more than 300, 350. So just whatever
Yeah.
you put into it needs to be less than that.
Yeah.
And discount your own sweat equity.
Yeah.
Because if you put, let's say, you're going to probably have to put 150 into it. right? Of just materials and
Yeah.
And then, so how else can you earn $150,000?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? You're gonna work a long time to save up that much money.
Totally.
Here you can accomplish it in 2 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 years. You'll have 150,000 in equity.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, that's if
you
you have
work
the
for it.
know-how and the skill and the motivation, that's pretty hard to make that kind of money that quickly.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, if you're thinking about, okay, we're going to have this set and we're going to have it moved on there, like what is the cost of doing that enclosed?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So what is a new enclosed?
Oh
What
yeah.
is this?
I don't think we're even looking at what it is new. We know it's going to be worth it in that regard.
I
But
would
like,
recommend just putting it to the paper
Oh,
so
sure.
you understand
sure.
how it works. Because if enclosed is the goal, then you got to look at the work from there, and then now you can make you're trying to make a financial decision.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
how you make a financial decision.
Right. Is you actually pencil
Work
it out.
Work through it. It's kind of goofy because they kind of.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stress on the building as you move it. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see that with the windows that broke.
I'm
and
gonna-
stuff. You can see
I'm
the
gonna
stress
go.
that's built up.
Yeah.
Simmons, hey, I like it. We're gonna excuse ourselves.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you so
thank you.
much for coming out.
Thanks for
Thanks
coming.
for-
Nice to see you guys.
Wrapping by.
Thanks for the good salad. I normally don't like goat cheese, but with that vinaigrette and